Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tapping into another episode of his Big Mouth TV / news, radio, podcast, all that in one. Y'all new to the channel, hit that like and that subscribe. All right, man, we getting into it. All right, man, today we got QC the label, man. QC, Coach K, shout out to them, man. QC, you know the whole Migos, Lil Baby, 4PF, and all them. You know that's the label. You know all them. But the reason why we showing, mob ties and all that, because it seems like it's all connect, together. So, we just here to share a little bit of light. But shout out to Coach K and P. Allegedly, they sold the record label Quality Control for $300 million, man. So they like, where it leaves Baby. Baby got his own label, 4PF, and I don't know what type of thing they worked out with Lil Baby, even though, they sold the label for $300 million, but shout out to Coach K and P, man. Quality Control, $300 million, and they sold it to some people, who don't even have knowledge of the culture of hip hop, and, the knowledge who wouldn't even know how to run a group like the Amigos and things like that. So it's these guys right here who bought the Quality Control, the guy to the far right and the guy to the far left. Hey, man, shout out to them, man. They had the $300 million to buy it. Coach K and P sold it, and they walked away with it, man. But a lot of people was baffled, like, hey, man, why would they do that, after Takeoff murder and things like that. But we're going to keep y'all updated on that as we jump into this next story right here, y'all. We got no other than Blueface. Shout out to Blueface, man. But it's a lot of things going on Blueface end too as well. As they call Blueface and Chris Rock, Ike and Tina. Ike and Tina, man. But it's a lot of, heavy things that's going on Blueface that they saying is evil, that's trying to hold him down and things like that. I don't know, man. Y'all got to get in that comment box. It's a lot of evil things. Is taunting Blueface because they say his fish place then closed down. Blueface Fishes and Souls. And DJ Academic is, if y'all don't know who DJ Academic is, he's another podcaster. Things like that, and him and Blueface been going at it all on social media, and DJ Academic's been putting his man's business out there lately, saying his house is being foreclosed. He's got jewelry inside the pawn shop and things like that. You go inside the pawn shop, you can see Blueface jewelry, that he pawned allegedly. But then you have him saying he sold his house is up for foreclosure and things like that. A lot of stuff is going on with Blueface. Like I said, we did a story on his his soul food place closing down and things like that. But shout out to Blueface, man, and shout out to DJ Academics as well, man. We hope them boys can work their differences. And man, we'll keep y'all updated as we jump into this last story. We don't want to hold y'all up too much longer, y'all. We got the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl 23, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Shout out to Philadelphia, shout out to the Chiefs, man. But the Chiefs took this one from the Eagles, man. Philadelphia, man. Shout out to Philly, though, man. They was there, man. They was there, but they just couldn't finish it, man. And a lot of people, was rooting for Philly, man. Things like that. I don't get into sports too much myself, guys. But hey, man, it was a lot of talk going on about the Chiefs and the Philly, man. And they even brought up Gilly the Kid name up in this. Shout out to Gilly the Kid and Wallow as well, because Gilly the Kid is from Philly, man. So they had to go with Philly, and Gilly the Kid, it's sad, they say he was like that one minute and like this the next, and things like that. I know, man, it's sad, man, but hey, man, we win some, we lose some, man. And allegedly, rumors going around saying the Gilly the Kid has a couple $100,000 on this game, and that's the reason why he was crying and things like that, allegedly, man. But shout out to Gilly as he burns up the Kansas City Chiefs jersey and things like that, man, as he was pissed off that they had won the game, man, and things like that. But a lot of people was there as well at the Super Bowl, from Jay-Z, his daughter Blue Ivy, Beyonce, and a whole lot of other people, man, Chris, and things like that, LeBron James, and a lot of other people, man, Rihanna. And they show Rihanna's stomach and saying Rihanna is pregnant again. But shout out to Rihanna, that was a lot of talk about Rihanna being pregnant again. You know, her and A$AP Rocky. But shout out to her and A$AP Rocky, man, and the whole Super Bowl thing, man. But it was good, man. But that's all we got, man. Till next time. Big mouth.
Big mouth.